What up, what up? It's Ace OG, back on the top, back into the video. So the title of this video is gonna be, don't share your YouTube to other platforms, or don't share your YouTube channel to other platforms. So admin notes, thanks again to all the subscribers to the channel. I endeavor to keep pushing the video out, give you leverage, to better yourselves. So let's get into it. So why should you not share your YouTube channel to other platforms? So just like any other social media platform that's out there, YouTube has the capability of being shared out to other platforms or the links. So, you're able to copy the URL link and you can paste it into a browser, bring it up that way. You can send it through email, through text, so you can actually get more growth and actually have more eyes on your channel. But I'm going to go over some ways for you to share your YouTube channel or your page or your video. And I'm going to tell you the reason why you shouldn't do that. So I'm pulling up my one video that I have that is actually doing pretty well right now. It's titled, Don't Tell Anyone About Your YouTube Channel. And I'm actually going to make a video about the analytics of this particular video because I think this video is going to be a gateway video for me. And I'll explain gateway video in another video. So stay tuned. So if I go in this video right now, I can actually click on the share button and it's going to give me a couple of options of how to share that video. So I'm going to be able to share that video to Facebook. And like I said, this is just the default settings. I'm going to be able to share this video to Facebook, email, X, excuse me, which used to be known as Twitter, Snapchat, SMS messages, so that's basically just normal text instead of iMessage. Facebook Messenger, Reddit, that's another social media platform, WhatsApp, Gmail. And if I click on the more button, it's going to give me some other options here. It's going to actually dial down and give me some ways to actually send it by direct text to folks. I can airdrop it if I want to. I can send it to Chat GPT. I've never seen it. Wow, that's crazy. I may have to try that one time to see how that works. But anyways, suffice it to say, there's a whole bunch of ways for you to share videos, your YouTube videos, to other platforms. But this is the main reason why you should not do that. And the reason why is because when you share your video out, talking about a YouTube video, when you share it out to other platforms, what you're doing is you're hurting the algorithm of YouTube. Now, I'm not exactly sure how other platforms work when it comes to how sharing affects the other platforms' algorithm. Like, I'm not exactly sure if you share an Instagram post or reel to Facebook, actually that shouldn't affect it at all because Facebook bought Instagram years ago. So they're under the same umbrella. I believe they're under Meta. So if you go back and forth between both platforms, it shouldn't really matter because the traffic should be almost the same to a certain degree because I mean it's under the same umbrella. The algorithm should not be affected. But let's say you try to share or you do share a Instagram post to Twitter, well X. I know some folks in this video is not going to understand what Twitter is because it's been called X for a while now. What you're going to do is, well, like I said, I'm not exactly sure how that works and how that's going to affect the algorithm for both platforms, right? But when it comes to YouTube, YouTube goes off of its own platform, it's its own entity. So when you decide to take your YouTube video or videos and you're constantly sharing your links out to other platforms, YouTube, to a certain degree, can't connect back to that other platform, and they're going to dilute what the algorithm is on your particular YouTube channel, if that makes any sense. In other words, you're going to take away from your YouTube channel if you decide to try to share out your link to other platforms and people watch that particular video on that platform, or they try to direct the person back to YouTube. Because even if you click on that link from Twitter and it reverts you back to YouTube, the algorithm is still going to see it as if you was watching the video from X and not YouTube, right? And YouTube is, what's the word I should use for it? It's not selfish. YouTube is, I guess, stingy with the algorithm, if that makes any sense. Like YouTube really does not want, as a whole, for other platforms to be able to affect its algorithm. They want the people that's actually inside YouTube to affect the algorithm. So for instance, for like this video that I have that I just spoke of, I can guarantee more than 90% of the folks that watch that video are YouTube subscribers. Not subscribers necessarily to my channel, but they are people that watch YouTube. They are organically innate to YouTube versus they are folks that are constantly on other platforms. So it's almost like, I guess to a certain degree, like being faithful to a TV show, right? Like you got folks, or let's say a genre of a TV show. Like you have some guys that that only watch action TV shows. You may have women that only watch Hallmark Channel videos or movies. And it's Hallmark time right now too. It's November 2024, and my wife is already sitting there watching Hallmark Christmas video movies. It's gonna be a rough November, I ain't gonna front, but anyways, sending out your links to other platforms, I mean, I'm telling you, it's going to literally kill, it's going to damage your algorithm on YouTube. And if you want to grow your channel on YouTube, you need to keep what's in YouTube inside YouTube. I mean, even if you send a link out to somebody's email or somebody's phone through text, and they click on the text or they click on the link in their email, and they revert you back to YouTube to watch that video, YouTube is still going to see it as somebody outside of YouTube went to your channel, and they want people that's inside YouTube already to click on your link. That's the reason why click rate on your video is extremely important, because what it does is it's telling YouTube that sorry, I'm actually teleworking right now, so I wanted to make sure my laptop didn't go dark. But they want to know that people inside YouTube are liking your video and liking your channel. And what's going to happen is they're going to give you more of an impression rate, and they're going to send more people to your video and to your channel as a whole. This video that I just spoke of, I mean, like I said, this video is, and I never would have thought in a million years that video would be this popular with a lot of folks, but it is getting a crazy, it's getting a crazy click rate. I'm not going to get into that because that's not part of this video. This video is mainly for folks that are in a space where they are constantly sharing their YouTube videos to other platforms. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to get the growth that you want on YouTube if you keep sharing your videos on other platforms. You have to keep yourself inside YouTube. And I know for some folks that's going to be kind of a hard thing, because like I said in that video that I'm talking about, I told you guys not to tell anybody about your YouTube channel. But you're still telling folks about your YouTube channel outside of YouTube if you share the link to your video, right? And it's gonna hurt the algorithm. The algorithm in YouTube is very selfish. They do not want any other people or any other entities feeding into their algorithm. They don't want that. Those platforms they have their own algorithm. YouTube wants to keep their algorithm in place and intact to organically watching YouTube followers and viewers on YouTube. They don't want anybody else coming in there. It's almost like, to me, it's almost like to a certain degree, like they think like how Apple does, right? Because if anybody has an Apple, I have an Apple phone, obviously. I'm a big Apple person. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of like close knit when it comes to their items, and as far as software and their physical items, like they don't want anybody messing with their stuff. That's the reason why if you grab an iPhone right now and you'll see these crazy looking screws inside the phone, you got to get a special tool because they don't want anybody to open up their phone and jerry rigging stuff and reverse engineering parts and all those other things. They don't want that. And I really truly believe that YouTube is like that. They don't want anybody outside of YouTube affecting YouTube. So they want to keep everything in-house. And like I said, that's gonna be a hard thing for some folks, because even though you may follow my advice and not tell anybody verbally about your YouTube channel, you might get into a space one day where it may be, excuse me, 3 months down the line, and you're not getting any traction. You're not getting any views on your videos. Nobody has subscribed, and you're sitting here like, I done made a video every damn day. Like, what is going on? Like, why is the algorithm not kicking in? I mean, I couldn't tell you. I mean, it could be the type of videos you're making. It could be the titles. It could be what you do as hashtagging on your videos. And I'm gonna get into some more of that stuff in other videos as well. Because I think YouTube is really in a space right now where folks really want to get onto YouTube, and they don't know what the hell to do. They don't know how to get started. They don't know how to grow their channel. So I'm not an expert, but I do have a little bit over 2,000 subscribers. That video I'm talking about may get me to 3,000 by the time this week is over. Because yeah, let me go ahead and actually tell you guys about this video right quick before I end this video, because this is still going to relate to the topic. I should go to my YouTube Studio app and go to Reach. Okay, so like I said, I'm still staying on topic. I'm not going off a topic. So the video I'm talking about, where I said don't tell anyone about your YouTube channel, has 61,000 impressions. You know what that means? That means that 61,000 people or 61,000 devices that video came up on. And of course, most devices are related to a person. So I would say at least 90% of this 61,000 came up on somebody's phone, and my video was shown to them. Impression click through, I'm not gonna go over that because I'm gonna go over that in another video. So out of that 61,000, 7.1 thousand actually clicked on the video and viewed it. And think about that. 61,000 people saw that video that I'm talking about, but only 7,000 clicked on the video. That means that the other folks, or the other demographic of folks that saw that video did not want to see the video because it may not have related to them, right? So you have to look at that aspect as well. When you push out your video, your YouTube video as links to other platforms, people may not give a damn about what you're talking about on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So what you're doing is that you're hurting your algorithm, because these folks don't care about your content on YouTube, because your niche may not be what they want to see. And obviously, with this video, out of the 61,000, only 7,000 people wanted to watch that video. Now, what if all 61,000 watched it? But I'm not for everybody. You're not for everybody. Understand that. What you do on YouTube is not going to be relatable to every single person that sees that video and sees it come across their screen. 61,000 people saw my video come across their screen, but only 7.1 thousand clicked on that video. And I'm telling you right now, the only reason why I got those 7.1 thousand people to click on my video, because I did not share that video out to anybody else, and I did not share it out to any other platform outside of YouTube. So anyways, not to belabor the topic, but don't share your YouTube videos outside of YouTube. Stay inside YouTube and keep it pushing, all right? So you want me to discuss a topic or something that think benefits you to the channel, email me at findingfitnessfolk@gmail.com. My email address is in the description below. Lord have mercy. I love y'all. This is Ace OG signing out. I'm gone.